Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Elsa. You saw the topic of the video and yeah, I have something to tell you about it. So, I'm a clinical psychologist and also I've been a yoga teacher for like 6+ years. I studied and worked in Copenhagen and in Bali. And if you know anything about these places, you know how spiritual they are, how woo they are, how we have shamans walking around and everyone talking about their past lives. And obviously, there's a lot of talk about manifestation, twin flame, and stuff like that. And as a girl who like grew up watching Disney fairy tales, whose name is Elsa, for God's sakes, and who's been very love oriented her whole life. Obviously, I had a big interest in the topic of manifesting love, manifesting a special partner, special person, and yeah, I have my 5 cents. So, when we're talking about manifestation in general, the common misconception is that you just sit in a lotus pose, you imagine all the benefits of the world coming to your life, and you're waiting for the doorbell to ring and somebody to like bring it to you, or like your special person to ring the bell, right? But it's not really about that. Manifestation and its core, it's a psychological work where you define what you value, what you don't value, what you want, what you don't want, is about you trying on certain situations, certain lifestyles in your mind, feeling what's aligned, what's not aligned, and trying to then align or like lift yourself up to the desired outcome. And so manifestation is pretty much preparing your garden to plant the seeds, or like to welcome the gardeners to plant the seeds that you want in your life. And it has very little to do with magic and a lot to do with actually selective thinking and how your mind works. And manifestation is pretty easy when it comes to you only, your life, your work, your everything that's in your control, you know. Somebody can say that me living in Sri Lanka right now, teaching yoga a couple hours a day and surfing daily is nothing but pure manifestation, because many people dream to live the life I live in, right? And for me, that's just normal reality. I know people who manifested better jobs. I know people who manifested better looking bodies. And so when it's in your control, manifestation is more or less psychological coaching. It's easy. But when we're talking about manifesting someone special, this is where it gets tricky. And I'm not sure if it works, to be honest. So, my personal experience, I've tried vision board, obviously. I've tried scripting. I've tried writing down like a list of the qualities I'm looking at my partner. And actually, I have a funny thing about it. And I've tried mind movie. I've tried living days like I already have a partner, like literally, you know, having some space for him in my bed and stuff like this. Um, did it attract people to my life? Did it attract men to my life? Yeah, kind of. But also, I've fallen into the Delulu trap. I'm not scared to admit that. So I remember writing a list of like the most important qualities, like the most important character traits I imagined my partner should have. It's been like several years ago. And I kid you not, I met a guy who was fitting like, I don't know, if the list was like 80 points, he fit like 75 out of them. And I was like, holy, thank you, universe, you sent that one to me. And we had like, I had like very ridiculous points in there. Like he has to know how to play drums. And that guy knew how to play the drums. And I'm like, damn, that's destiny. And what happens is when you selectively thinking about someone and when you believe that everything is a sign from the universe. You detach yourself from the reality in the most negative way. I mean, can you imagine, like, you've been alone for several years, and then the universe sends you someone that you're literally ordered, like you wrote down the list, you're like, oh my God, I want this person. The universe is like, yeah, there you go. Your order is just slightly messed up, but like, it's the perfect order. And you're like, yes, that's it. That's my manifestation coming to fruition. I should be grateful for that. I should not fuck this up. Yeah, that's my person. That's the present from the universe. Let's go. And you kind of like close your eyes on certain red flags, certain misalignments with this person because you're so into magical thinking. You're so into yeah, that's my person. That's the God sent gift. And I remember in that particular relationships when we had fights, I was listening to Manifest Your SP back meditation, like 30 minutes long. And I imagine how he comes back to me, he calls, and like we make up. And that happened. And when we again had a fight, I was again listening to this meditation. And again, he was coming back. And I was like, yes, it's all working. It's all in the mind. It's a power of intention. It's a power of manifestation. It's meant to be. But what did it bring me? 1.5 year of a very draining, toxic relationship. I still have too many gray hair out of that situation. And partially that's because I was thinking that, yeah, like that's God sent. I should hold on to it because like, yeah, that's my manifestation coming to life. So do I think you can manifest the special someone? Yes and no. The procedures like writing down the list of what's important, the visualization of you being in relationship, or like, there's like, what I like doing is like mind movie of like my one day in relationship, like how does it look like. It's helpful, it's actually healthy, but it's healthy for you to realize, are you ready for the relationship? Are you not ready for the relationship? What are your standards in relationship? What are your core values in relationship? What kind of person you want to see next to you? So the manifestation meditation is helpful in a way of you not being so lost, but when it crosses the line of like, sharpening the mind and goes to the line of the woo woo magical thinking, everything is a God sign, everything is the universe sending to me because it brings me back closer to the person. This is where I feel like first you can get lost as a human being, but second, this is, I feel like, where the universe will test you because the more you manifest, the more you focus on it, the more tension, the more energy you put into it, the bigger the setback will be. So it's like, take your time, manifest your SP, manifest your love, but don't manifest your love all the time. Don't make it the priority in your life. Just as well as you manifesting special someone, go ahead and manifest career for yourself, where you want to live, your health, and all of that stuff. Because if you really want something, there is a big chance of you holding onto it out of fear of losing it, not because it's very good for you, if it makes sense. So while manifesting, yeah, filming outside wasn't the best idea. But while manifesting and visualizing, it's very helpful to ask yourself, like, am I actually like emotionally available? Do I choose partners wisely? Like, do I set boundaries myself? Like, can I actually put myself in some situations where love can happen? Or I'm only sitting like next to my altar in my room, manifesting, but not living, like, am I actually holding myself off English? Like, am I actually like avoiding living and avoiding loving and choosing to just think about this perfect love? So while manifesting your SP, it's nice to check yourself, to actually be honest with yourself and to start preparing your own garden for the beautiful flowers of love. And yeah, have I ever manifested my special someone? I can argue that my last two relationships were some sort of manifestation. Like, I saw the person, I'm like, yeah, he's perfect. That's the one. But hey, I'm kind of single right now, so it didn't really work. But I do believe that having some spiritual practice, having some manifestation practice will really uplifts you and protects you from very bad choices. So again, what manifestation helps you with? It helps you with clarity. You understand what you want, you understand what you don't want. Then manifestation is all about the embodiment, right? Like, it's about the feeling of the emotion of like being loved, feeling the emotion of being taken care of, feeling this, feeling that. So it's all about the embodiment and like allowing yourself to be in these emotions, in these spaces. And it's also about like, trying on different circumstances, and once again getting some clarity in like, is this suiting you, is this not? And then let's not forget that manifestation is about taking action. If you're imagining your partner to be wealthy or to be sporty or to be something like that, yeah, I'm sorry, but you gotta work yourself, right? Like, you gotta either be in the places where wealthy people are, or you gotta be in the places where sporty people are, or you gotta be the person that wealthy people are attracted to, or like sporty people attracted to. It's very unlikely that like the guy who works out 6 days a week will be interested in a girl who's like, I don't know, just rotting in bed eating chips all day. I mean, might be, but not in the long run, right? And obviously the manifestation and like the embodiment and everything, it's about healing yourself. It's about showing some self-love to yourself, because again, one of my favorite books is Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. Thanks to House of Vibrations for the recommendation. But it's like, when you start repeating to yourself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, you see how you change, you see how your facial expression changes, you see how your posture changes just by telling to yourself that you love yourself. And the manifestation of the special person, when you think like, yeah, you are loved, you're worthy of love, you're worthy of being cherished, it changes you on like molecular level, I don't know. So it does help you to heal and to open up for love. But with that being said, let's keep ourselves grounded. Let's not go all the way into the Lulu world. And let's not, how to say, let's not take fake signs and like, uh, I don't know, it's like, I wanted to say something like, if you have a list of 100 qualities and the person and the person you meet has like 95 out of this 100, is it a test from the universe that you should look for someone with 100? I'm not sure. I don't know. Something tells me that not. But also, it's like, the balance is the most difficult thing, right? So you have to keep yourself grounded still. Remember your boundaries, remember your values. Don't put on the rose colored glasses just thinking, yes, that's the one. I gotta hold on to it. Don't put too much pressure, don't put too much tension into that. Best manifestation happen when you detach from the outcome. And yes, this is the most difficult part of it, because like, how can you detach from the outcome when you literally spend hours embodying yourself being perfectly loved? But manifestation is tricky. life in general is tricky, especially love life is tricky. So, do I believe you can manifest love? I think yes, no, I'm not sure. I believe that defining what you want and what you don't want is a must. I believe manifestation can help you with that. I believe that positive thinking, the practice of gratitude, the practice of looking towards the future, not towards the past, will help you to build healthy relationship, will help you to find the right person faster and to heal from not the right people faster. But don't put your eggs in one basket. Manifest, but also go out, also work on yourself, also have a backup plan in case you're gonna be alone forever. But also don't talk to yourself like this. If you want to find someone, believe me, you will. So yeah, my love manifestations kind of worked but kind of backfired. I hope yours will be better. Oh, and please do not manifest your ex back. Um, Nothing good happening from that. At least I do not know any positive experiences, any positive examples of people manifesting their ex back, ex returning, and them being happily ever after. Yeah, so just move on. There was a reason why you guys broke up, then you'll find someone better. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I've lost a train of thought like 7 minutes ago, but I hope that this video made sense. Please let me know what you want me to talk about, because I really want to create more videos on YouTube, but I don't know what topics to talk to you about. I don't know which language to speak on. So yeah, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I'm wishing you love, health, wealth, anything you want to manifest. Yeah, thank you. Bye.